And a very good morning. Welcome to KleverStock. My name is Wan Izul and I'm here at EQ Hotel Kuala Lumpur, and I'll be reporting live for the Prospectus launch of Hock Capital Berhad. Alright, they are going to be the first main market listing on Bursa Malaysia this year, and we are here at the Prospectus launch. Now, the event is about to begin. The doors have just opened and people are starting to enter the hall right now. But before we get to the launching, I want to share with you a little bit of information on what today's Prospectus launch is all about. Are you ready, folks? Okay, so Hock Capital Berhad, they will officially launch their prospectus later during this ceremony, and that will mark a key milestone ahead of their listing on the main market of Bursa Malaysia. Now, Hock Capital, they're set to raise 60 million ringgit from their IPO, and it's in conjunction with their upcoming listing. Of the total proceeds, of the total 60 million ringgit, 53.5 million ringgit, or just over 89%, will be utilized to establish a new poultry farm in Teluk Intan, Perak that will be aimed at significantly expanding the company's egg production capacity. Now, the remaining 6.5 million ringgit will be used to cover listing related expenses. Now, according to their executive director, Mr. Alex Ong Kiat Ho, the new Teluk Intan facility will comprise a total of 25 closed house chicken coops, including 5 coops for pellets and 20 coops for mature hens. Now, the farm will be equipped, of course, with advanced automation systems, monitoring and control technologies, as well as a centralized grading and sorting station. All will be designed to enhance operational efficiency as well as strengthen biosecurity standards at their new farm. Now, upon completion of the Teluk Intan poultry farm, Hock total egg production capacity is expected to increase by approximately 1.53 million eggs per day. Now, this will be on top of their current daily production of about 1.63 million eggs as of December 24th, 2025. So that makes it around nearly double the capacity at a 3 million eggs per day. Alright, so this represents an increase of nearly 94% in daily egg production capacity. Yes, nearly 100%, which is double. Okay, so at present, Hock operates an existing poultry farm in Bidor, Perak. So they're going to be making a new one in Teluk Intan, Perak as well. And that Bidor, Perak will have currently has 26 closed house coops for mature hens and 7 for pullets. Now, the Bidor operation has the capacity to house about 1.74 million mature hens and close to 487,000 pullets, with the current egg production capacity of, like I mentioned earlier, 1.48 million eggs per day. Now, from a financial standpoint, the company has delivered strong performance over the recent years, and that's driven largely by higher sales of table eggs. Between the financial years ended September 30th, 2022 and 2025, so that's within 3 years, Hock net profit has surged nearly 190% to 42 million ringgit. And that's translating into a 3-year compounded annual growth rate, or CAGR, of about 42.8%. Now, the group has also maintained a healthy 4-year average net margin of 22.4%. Now, revenue growth has been steady as well, rising to 147.4 million ringgit in the financial years 2025 from 134.2 million ringgit in financial years 2022. So that's a huge jump in the 3 years, while the company also recorded a 4-year average gross profit margin of 31.4%. Now, that underscores their strong profitability and also disciplined cost management. Now, moving back to this listing exercise, Hock is issuing about 100 million new shares, and that's representing at least 20% of its enlarged share capital, alongside an offer for sale of 50 million existing shares, or at least 10% of their enlarged share base. Now, of the new shares, 25 million will be allocated to the Malaysian public via balloting, 12.5 million to eligible directors, employees, and contributors under the pink form allocation, and the remaining 62.5 million will be placed out to Bumiputra investors that is approved by MITI. All offer for sale shares will be placed out via private placement to the selected investors. Now, here's the most interesting part, the prices. At an IPO price of 60 cents per share, Hock soon is expected to debut with the market capitalization of around 300 million ringgit. And that's based on an enlarged share capital of 500 million shares. So, as soon as they have officially launched their prospectus later, in about a few minutes, the IPO will be open for subscription. It will open once they've officially launched it today, and it will close on January 30th. 2026, so until the end of the week, with the company's main market listing tentatively scheduled for February 13th, 2026. So the first main market listing on Bursa Malaysia will happen on February 13th, 2026. M&A Securities is acting as the advisor, the underwriter, as well as the placement agent for this IPO exercise. And do not go anywhere. We'll be live streaming the entire event as a whole, the launching ceremony, the speeches, as well as all there is will come, and you'll get to see it live right here on KleverStock, and we'll continue to bring you more updates and insights from today's prospectus launch as Hock Soon Capital prepares for its main market debut. So don't go away. on camera. Actually, also not so bad. There's some of it, don't even need to far also. Dia guna yellow box tu sebagai macam router lah. Dia punya router dah siap ada preset untuk buat kat Twitch, buat kat YouTube, buat kat Facebook, buat kat Google Play. Macam
last time itu macam streaming yang live stream kita main game kan, kita pakai macam stream je lah. Same thing kan?
Similar concept but Indian macam lebih banyak steps lah.
Okay.
But it's a similar concept.
3张椅子，7张椅子罢了，已经是7张了，已经是7张了。哦，那工作了，已经不工作了没有？
Kalau kita gunakan basket, kita punya kata boleh balai baik. Dekat situ je lah. Ada orang ni dekat ground.
我觉得可能有空位你才做，你有公司啊，你做人家除非我在网上没有了，位置已经没有多了，非常多人以前。
For example, macam kalau pagi ada event kita pindah pada tempat kita dah comfortable ataupun comfortable apa panggil dah confident dah, jadi kita boleh untuk live coverage kan.
Finance budget
Kadang-kadang kita kena
kalau masuk figure into that we need a male female and then that for male female that plugs into every 3.5 millimeter together. Yeah, we can masuk kat
Ambil diorang punya sama.
Macam event
so then when these pictures like that we can get the clear sound. So see lah got budget or not, it's just that one receiver. We plug in our Rode into the jack and then you so I don't know how much it costs, but it will help improve the sound quality. We don't have to worry about this microphone picking up the sound. For example, I can switch off this microphone now and use the main sound. Easier that way. Easier as well as safer. Have two audio options. Backup audio.
There is one transmitter over there to transfer the sound.
Yeah, because we have two Rode mics, right? So one there and one at the microphone here. So yeah,
I think it's not very expensive like a few hundred or like thousand.
From even less if you know where to find that.
Because yeah, supposed to find the device punya price dulu.
We can do before the next prospectus even better lah.
I don't
So
really
have
have
Prospectus dulu.
not yet. Next client, we'll see when the next client comes. But maybe both sides we can also try.
we went
收
there.
档了，老板就看到我们很没有在 list 里面，没有在 list 里面啊，比较不懂，我不懂的。
Kalau last time kita main dengan Tan je.
Ya.
Tak pernah jumpa dia.
Oh, tak pernah.
Kan last time
Ayo,
kita
salah
jumpa
saya, tak ada introduce.
Because last time we met in I think October.
No, it's in a studio.
kan. Ada nampak dia betul dia tak jadi kan. Kau tak?
Kayak
鸡毛钱的东西不要拿来讲啊。到尾，到结束完，会有上下的。
是啊，正常一点，你可以下到50。
你自己截图自己帮我们做桥梁去跟他们讲就好。
That's right, guys. Happy and auspicious Thursday. It's not quite Friday yet, but I really can feel that, you know, the weekend is waving to all of us. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's just chill, relax, and enjoy as we are here for the celebrations, right? Indeed, a celebrations to, it's a celebration to celebrate the IPO Prospectus launch of Hockson Capital Berhad. Alright, so once again, ladies and gentlemen, before we start, a gentle reminder to all of you, please kindly switch your mobile devices to silent mode. Please do it now. If you haven't so, please do it now. Switch your mobile devices to silent mode so that you can really immerse yourself and focus what's happening on this grand stage later on. Alright, so without further ado, without prolonging the agony of waiting, ladies and gentlemen, let's kickstart today's celebrations by inviting the grand entrance of our VIPs with your thunderous applause. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put your hands together to welcome Yang Berbahagia Dato Sri Nurmala Abdul Rahim, Chairperson of Hockson. Put your hands together to welcome Mr. Hock Boon Lay, Managing Director of Hockson. Let's give love to welcome Madam Lim Sok Jen, Mr. Aaron Ong Kiet Chien. Put your hands together to welcome Mr. Alex Ong Kiet Ho. They are the Executive Directors of Hockson. Give love to welcome Yang Berbahagia Dr. Bill Tan, Managing Director of M&A Equity Holdings Berhad. Mr. Gary Tin, Head of Corporate Finance, M&A Securities, Sandra Berhad. Thank you very much once again to all our distinguished VIPs for your precious presence this morning. Board of Directors, Senior Management, Staff of Hockson, distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, salam sejahtera, and good morning. Welcome to the Prospectus launch of Hockson Capital Berhad. Let's give yourself another big, massive round of applause. Hi everybody, my name is C.K. Lee. It is my absolute honor to stand before you as an MC and to guide you through this exciting morning. Ladies and gentlemen, Hockson is a leading integrated poultry farming group with more than 46 years of experience in the layer poultry industry. And the group's core business is the production and sales of table eggs, supported by vertically integrated operations, including the in-house feed production, modern closed house farming systems, and efficient egg grading and distribution. Guided by this vision to be an innovative leader in the productions of table eggs in Malaysia and the region, Hockson places strong emphasis on quality, food safety, and consistency. And this commitment has enabled the group to build a trusted presence in the domestic market while supporting Malaysia's food security needs. And today's event marks the official introduction of Hockson Capital Berhad to the broader investment community and represents a significant milestone as the company moves closer to its upcoming listing on the main market of Bursa Malaysia Securities Berhad. So we give a big clap for that. Congratulations once again for that amazing milestone. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Over the year, Hockson has built a strong and established track record marked by continuous growth and innovation. In the year of 2022, the group expanded its product offerings with the launch of premium eggs under its house brand, which is Q+. And this growth has been driven by the strong focus on nurturing customer relationships and developing new markets, both locally and internationally, including Hong Kong. And the launch and developments of the group's table eggs under its house brands have been spearheaded by Mr. Alex Ong, the Executive Director who also oversees the group's sales and marketing activities. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to invite Mr. Alex Ong, Executive Director of Hock to the stage to deliver his welcome remarks. Big applause to welcome Mr. Alex Ong.
Good morning. Yang berbahagia Dato' Sri Nomala Abdul Rahim, Chairperson of Hock, Mr. Ong Boon Leng, Managing Director of Hock, Yang berbahagia Dato' Bill Tan, Managing Director of M&A Equity, Mr. Gary Ting, Head of Corporate Finance, M&A Securities, Board Members, Senior Management, our dedicated team at Hock, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning and thank you for joining us for this important occasion. Today marks a meaningful milestone for Hock as we officially launch our prospectus in conjunction with our upcoming listing on the main market of Bursa Malaysia. It is a proud moment not only for the company, but for a business that has spent more than 4 decades with the same goal to serve the nation with a stable source of protein, which is table eggs. On behalf of the board and management, I would like to express our sincere appreciation to the approving authorities, our advisor, underwriter and placement agent, M&A Securities, and all members of the due diligence working group for their guidance throughout this journey. We are equally grateful to our employees, customers, and long-term partners. Many of you have been with us for years, some for decades, and we truly would not be here today without your trust and continued support. Ladies and gentlemen, Hock journey began in 1979 when my late grandfather, Mr. Ong Kim Hock, and my father, Mr. Ong Boon Leng, co-founded the business and started poultry farming on a small piece of land in Bidor, Perak. In those early days, there were no automated systems, no sophisticated feed mills. There was only hard work, long days, and a highly hands-on approach, with them putting in countless extra hours tirelessly. What mattered then, as it does now, was consistency. In this business, trust is earned only by delivering every single day. That unwavering commitment is what has brought Hock to where it stands today. From those humble beginnings, Hock has grown steadily, not overnight, but one careful step at a time. Today, we operate a vertically integrated poultry business with in-house feed production, closed-house farming systems, automated egg collection, grading, and sorting. With our state-of-the-art facility, we are able to accommodate over 2 million birds and achieve a production capacity of more than 1.6 million eggs per day. It has truly been a remarkable journey over the years, from the construction of our first closed-house chicken coop in 1996, built step by step from ground up under the leadership of Mr. Ong Boon Leng. Ladies and gentlemen, eggs may be a simple product, but consumer expectations are no longer simple. Quality and consistency have always been at the core of our competitive advantage. We are also closely aligned with the national agenda on food security, which has emerged as a key priority for the country. Our integrated business model makes a meaningful difference. With in-house feed production, a controlled farming environment, and a dedicated management team, we are able to uphold consistent quality across the entire value chain. Our Q+ brand reflects this approach, particularly in the premium egg segment where demand continues to grow among health-conscious and value-driven consumers. Ladies and gentlemen, today's event is also an opportunity to briefly reflect on the financial foundation of our business. For the financial year ended 2025, Hock recorded a revenue of approximately 147 million ringgit, with profit after tax reaching over 42 million, which is our strongest performance to date. While this was supported by favorable market conditions, it is also the result of years of investment and anticipation in automation, operating efficiency, and economies of scale. In our line of business, every single egg matters. Costs must be managed carefully, risks anticipated, and operations kept steady even when conditions change. I am proud to say our team has done exactly that. Looking ahead, the proceeds from our IPO will be used to support the next phase of our growth. We plan to develop a new poultry farm in Teluk Intan, expand our feed mill operations, and strengthen our distribution network so our products reach more consumers more efficiently. We are also preparing to enter the Singapore export market, which will allow us to diversify our revenue and diversify our reach to an international market. As a third-generation leader, I'm very aware that stewardship matters. This company was built on discipline, patience, and trust, values that do not change simply because you become a listed company. As we take this next step, our commitment remains clear. We will continue investing in technology, upholding strict biosecurity and food safety standards, and operating responsibly, not just for today's returns, but for long-term sustainability and food security. Our aim is not to grow recklessly, but to grow responsibly, to hatch opportunities carefully, and to ensure Hock remain resilient, relevant, and trusted for decades to come. In closing, I would like to thank everyone who has supported Hock on this journey, from our founders and early team members to our advisors and business partners who had been with us since day one. Today's prospectus is not the finish line. It is simply the beginning of a new chapter, and we are just emerging to a better future. Thank you, and we look forward to sharing this journey ahead with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much once again to Mr. Alex Ong for your heartwarming speech. Thanks for the explanations on your prospectus launch, along with the strategic directions and long-term visions of Hock Capital Berhad, has given us a strong understanding of the company's growth journey ahead. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Hock journey is one built on resilience and purpose. Every day, it aids nourish households and support the food and beverage industry, making Hock an essential part of daily life. Looking ahead, the group's sustainable operations and commitment to the food supply chain position it to grow alongside the nation, meeting rising food demand and also playing a meaningful role in strengthening food security for generations to come. By embarking on this exciting chapter, Hock is ready to scale up its business to better support the nation's growing demand for food while creating a long-term sustainable value for its stakeholder. Hock's successful journey to a listing on the main market of Bursa Securities would not have been possible without M&A Securities as its advisor, underwriter, and placement agent. And now, it is my pleasure to invite Mr. Gary Ting, Head of Corporate Finance, M&A Securities, to the stage to say a few words.
Chairperson of Hock, Mr. Ong Boon Leng, Managing Director of Hock, Madam Ling Suk Chen, Mr. Eric Ong and Mr. Alex Ong, Executive Directors of Hock, Dato' Biu Tan, Managing Director of M&A Equity Holdings, members of the board, distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Thank you for being here today. Before I begin, let me share something personal. Those who know me well will know that eggs are one of my favorite food. In fact, at my dinner table at home. Really, everybody knows that we'll always get a fried egg because it's something simple, familiar, and something everyone enjoys. And that is exactly why eggs resonate with me, because they remind us that some of the strongest things that can look very simple. An egg may look fragile, but it's actually quite strong. It can be put under pressure, handled, and even cracked, and still turn into something useful. Eggs don't complain. You can cook anyhow you want, and actually they adapt, okay? So across cultures and generations, eggs have remained a staple, an affordable and reliable source of protein that is widely trusted. That kind of enduring demand does not happen by chance. That is also a familiar question we have all heard. Which came first, the egg or the chicken? In business, we often ask a similar question. Do growth opportunities come first, or do strong foundations come first? You know, recently, there was a remark made by Japan Prime Minister Sanae Takeichi, which made headlines. She said jokingly, she told the investors to just shut up your mouth and invest everything in Japan. Behind that humor was a very serious message. Real confidence comes with strong fundamentals. At Hock Capital Berhad, the answer to that question is clear. Strong foundations come first. Hock's journey began more than 4 decades ago, growing steadily from a family-run poultry farm into a fully integrated operation today. That longevity reflects experience, discipline, and resilience, qualities that cannot be built overnight. An IPO is often seen as a single moment. For example, a prospectus launch, a listing day. But in reality, it represents years of discipline, preparation, and careful execution. It reflects a company that has taken time to build the right fundamentals before moving into its next phase. As the principal advisor to this IPO, our role has been to work closely with the company to ensure that it is ready for this transition, not just from a regulatory perspective, but in terms of governance, transparency, and long-term sustainability of a public listed company. One of the strengths that stood out throughout this journey is the company's operational foundation and facilities. Hock operates a fully integrated poultry farming operation in Bidor, Perak, comprising modern closed-house chicken coops, an in-house feed mill, and centralized grading and sorting facility. This vertically integrated model, from feed production to egg grading and sorting, allows the group to maintain strong control over quality, cost efficiency, and supply reliability, which is critical in a food-based business. These facilities are designed with consistency, efficiency, and food safety in mind. The closed-house systems allow for controlled environmental conditions, while automation in feeding, egg collection, and grading enhances productivity and quality control. Egg production is not about speed, it's about consistency. Day after day, under tightly controlled conditions, this operational discipline supports stable output and dependable supply. Now, food safety and consumer trust are equally important. These are built through strict processes, monitoring, and compliance, which is why the group's operations are supported by recognized certifications such as HACCP, ISO 22000, GMP, MyGap, and Halal certification. Throughout the IPO process, we have also seen the dedication and professionalism of the board and the management team. Their openness, responsiveness, and willingness to strengthen the business have been key to reaching today's milestone. Today marks an important transition from a privately managed company to a publicly accountable one. With that comes higher expectation, greater visibility, and new opportunities. It is not the end of the journey, but the beginning of a new and exciting chapter. So, strong beginnings matter, but so does the strength to move forward as we enter the year of the horse. Hock Soon Capital Berhad has spoken. So an egg may look simple, as I mentioned, but behind it lies structure, discipline, and care. In the same way, behind today's milestone for Hock Soon Capital Berhad is the business built on strong foundations and thoughtful execution. So on behalf of M&A Securities, I would like to congratulate Hock Soon Capital Berhad on reaching this significant milestone and to thank everyone involved for their cooperation and commitment throughout this IPO process. We wish the company every success as it embarks on its journey as a listed company. Thank you.
Thank you very much once again. Very insightful and very encouraging words from Mr. Gary Ting. Thank you. Mr. Gary's speech has truly captured the spirit of what this milestone represents for Hock Soon, a future full of promise. Since its inception, Hock Soon had achieved numerous significant milestones. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we move on to the next exciting chapter, allow me to give you an overview of Hock Soon and recap its remarkable achievements over the years. May I invite you to have all your attentions to this big dazzling screen here. Sit back, relax, and let's enjoy this corporate video.
For centuries, eggs have been a staple of human nutrition, offering versatility that enhances a wide variety of meals with unrivaled taste and texture across the world. In Malaysia, over the past 4 decades, Hock Soon Poultry Farm has evolved from a humble family business into a leading force in modern agriculture. Founded by Mr. Ong Kim Hock in 1979, Hock Soon started with a modest production capacity of 36,000 eggs per day in Bido, Perak. Over 3 generations, the company has upheld his mission of producing high-quality table eggs with unwavering commitment and dedication. In the 1990s, Mr. Ong Boon Leng took the helm and revolutionized poultry farming by implementing fully enclosed housing systems and automated controls, significantly improving efficiency in what was traditionally a labor-intensive industry. Under his leadership, Hock Soon expanded in both size and modernization. Now led by the 3rd generation, Mr. Eric Ong and Mr. Alex Ong have continued the family legacy of dedication to excellence. Their focus on good animal husbandry practices, advanced infrastructure, and sustainable farming has driven the company to new heights. Today, Hock Soon produces over 1.5 million eggs daily, with operations spanning more than 20 hectares and employing over 250 staff. Through rigorous biosecurity protocols and exceptional animal husbandry, Hock Soon ensures that its products consistently meets the highest industry standards, delivering a reliable supply of premium quality table eggs. Biosecurity protocols start from strict disinfection process, which includes inbound vehicles going through disinfecting process multiple times. Starting with day-old chicks, our facility is designed to ensure constant quality control and consistent egg production through modern farming practices. Food safety is our top priority. With automation, we achieve precise control over temperature, ventilation, feeding, and drinking, while minimizing the risk of cross-contamination in a closed house system. Each system spans approximately 18,000 square feet and houses up to 90,000 laying hens, all monitored in real time to ensure optimal growth conditions and production efficiency. Every batch of feed is essential to the health and growth of our laying hens. comprehensive nutritional research and a precise feed management system support the varying nutritional needs at different stages of a hen's life cycle. Our in-house feed processing facility is crucial to cater to Hock Soon's monthly consumption of up to 5,000 metric tons. Before processing, every batch of raw feed materials undergoes lab testing to ensure quality. Once processed, the feed is distributed to specific poultry houses based on the hen's life stages and nutritional requirements. Every day, freshly laid eggs are transported via conveyor belts into our facility, where they pass through multiple inspection stations. At these stations, eggs with imperfections are removed to ensure consistent quality. Next, the eggs undergo UV disinfection before being weighed and automatically transferred to different packaging lanes based on grade or size. All eggs are graded according to their weight to maintain uniformity. Hock Soon's in-house brand, Q+, has been serving the nation for over a decade. The range includes omega, selenium, vitamin E-enriched eggs, and jumbo-sized eggs. These premium eggs are carefully sorted and packaged into cartons before being dispatched to their final destinations. At Hock Soon Poultry Farm, we are committed to becoming pioneers in the industry. We continuously strive to adopt best practices, integrate advanced technology, and remain environmentally conscious. By adhering to the most rigorous standards throughout every stage of production, we ensure steady growth and a commitment to delivering the highest quality eggs for the nation. Our accreditations, including MyGap, MESTI, Halal, ISO 22000, HACCP, GMP, and Outstanding Layer Farm Award, reflect our dedication to maintaining the highest standards. For generations, we've built a legacy of experience and knowledge that sets us apart, with attention to detail at the core of our values. Quality is our top priority, and we remain driven to set new industry standards while consistently ensuring that our eggs meet the highest quality, bringing only the best to your table. Hock Soon Poultry Farm, nurturing quality from farm to table.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up to the succinct video that perfectly encapsulated Hock Soon as a whole while aptly highlighting its gist and competitive edges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we have all been eagerly awaiting is finally here. The pinnacles of today's celebration, which is the official IPO Prospectus launch of Hock Soon Capital Berhad. Get yourself ready with your camera rolling for this moment, for this segment, which is really important. And of course, to initiate this monumental launching ceremony, I am pleased to invite on stage Yang Berbahagia Datuk Sri Nurmala Abdul Rahim, chairpersons of Hock Soon. May we invite Yang Berbahagia Datuk Sri Nurmala on the stage, please. Joining up on the stage for the launch gambit, we'd also like to invite Mr. Ong Boon Leng, Managing Director of Hock Soon. Keep your applause, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome Madam Lim Suk Jan, Mr. Eric Ong Kiet Chen. May we also invite Mr. Alex Ong Kiet Ho, Executive Directors of Hock Soon. Put your hands together to welcome Yang Berbahagia Dato' Bill Tan, Managing Director of MMA Equity Holdings Berhad. And as well as Mr. Gary Ting, Head of Corporate Finance, MMA Securities and Berhad. As you can see now, all of our launching VIPs are already on their position, getting ready for the launch gambit. So can we have the launch visual, please? As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we are dropping the golden eggs for this special launch gambit. Can we invite 4 VIPs on the right-hand side? You may want to use your left hand, but do not touch the screen yet. Just hold it there for a while. And also to the 3 VIPs on the left-hand side to use, yes, perfect. Let's look straight, to all the photographers. Smile to the camera. And let's take a photo first before the official launch. Smile to the camera. Let's do one more in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. One more for the video, please. Let's do one more for the video. Smile and blink to the video. Perfect. And here we go. This is the crucial part. We are going to activate this. Okay, it's like a Midas touch, you know? You touch the screen and you turn it into a golden opportunities, alright? So teamwork makes the dream work, ladies and gentlemen. I want everybody to count down together. Are we all ready for that? Come on. Hoxton, let me hear you. Are you all ready? Yes? Alright, let's count out together in 3, 2, 1. Touch the screen. Thank you, VIPs. You may step to the side of the stage. To the side of the stage. At the center of the stage once again. Can I have all our VIPs to look straight at our official photographers? Do not blink. Let's give one big, big white smile. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give one big thunderous applause to congratulate Hoxton Capital Berhad on the successful launch of its IPO Prospectus. Congratulations. Prospectus booklet will be handed to you for the photo. Alright, the star of today's events are finally here, and we'd like to hand it over to all our VIPs on stage. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, with the successful launch of its IPO Prospectus, Hoxton takes another significant step forward toward being listed on the main market of Bursa Malaysia. Here we have all our 7 launching VIPs to hold your booklet, the prospectuses, alright? Perfect? Alright, let's look at our official photographers. Smile to it. That's $1 million shots, alright? Smile to it, come on! Big smile for that. Congratulations once again. This is indeed a glorious milestone of paramount importance, marking its transformation into a listed entity. Do we have it all? Yes, perfect. And of course, we would like to make the stage more the merrier. So with that, may we also invite all the independent directors to be up on the stage as well. First, we have Mr. Hock Kim Yen. Let's also welcome Mr. Chang Leh Ye. And also can we invite Miss Sharon Tan to join our VIPs on the stage for the photo opportunity. Right now, we're going to have a photo op together with our independent directors. As this moment marks the start of a new era, the beginning of an exciting next chapter, and Hock is ready to embrace it. Congratulations. Perfect. And of course, to conclude this photo op session, may we also invite the backbone of Hock. Let's welcome all Hock staff to join up on the stage for a group photo, please. Please welcome all the staff. They are the true treasures to Hock. Let's have a photo ops together. Thank you for being with Hock through this year, throughout the thick and thin. All right, everybody, smile to the camera. Yes, let's make it more symmetry, left and right. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. All right, do we have it? Okay, let's do a few more shots. All right, let's do one more for the official photographer and one more for the video. All right, let's take the photo first. Smile to the camera. Or maybe those who are not holding the prospectus, you want to do a thumbs up? Yes? Wonderful. All right, one more for the video, please. Okay, let's smile to the video man. In 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. You might want to wave to it a bit. Yes. Perfect. That's more energy. Come on, more energy. Everybody, come on. Show support. Let's give a big clap once again to this amazing team of Hock Capital Berhad. Perfect. Thank you very much once again to all of our VIPs, our independent directors, and also the staff of Hock Capital Berhad. Thank you very much once again. Thank you. You may return to your seat. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. This brings us to the conclusions of today's official launching ceremony. And for those who wish to subscribe to Hock IPO, subscriptions are now open from today until 30th of January 2026. At 60 cents per share, with the tentative listing date on the main market of Bursa Securities set for 13th of February, year 2026. Prospectus booklets are available for collection at the registration table up there in the foyer, and Hock IPO is a promising opportunity with tremendous growth potential. The proceeds will allow the group to establish a new poultry farm in Teluk Intan, Perak, as mentioned by Alex earlier just now, expanding its production capacity and continuing its mission to support Malaysia's food supply. Congratulations.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the official launching of Hock Capital Berhad's prospectus right here at EQ Hotel in Kuala Lumpur. Now, just a little recap. The IPO price is going to be 60 cents per share. Hock is expected to debut with a market cap of 300 million ringgit. They're aiming to raise at least 60 million ringgit from the main market IPO. And the market cap is based on, of course, a large share capital of 500 million shares. So, IPO now is opened officially after the launch. It's now officially opened and will close on January 30th, 2026, with the company's main market listing tentatively scheduled for February 13th, 2026. And again, once again, we need to remind you that M&A Securities is acting as the advisor, the underwriter, as well as the placement agent for this IPO exercise. So, Thank you so much for watching the live stream right here on KleverStock. My name is Wan Izul, and we're going to be heading to the press conference now to get more information from the upper management, and we'll get you the news as soon as possible on our live stream. So stay tuned to KleverStock for more information on this IPO listing ceremony.
Who will guide you there, and we'd also like to invite Mr. Alex Ong, Mr. Ken Chong, Mr. Alvin Chua, and also Mr. Chong.